Welcome to aminacademy.com. In physics, let us discuss about periodic and oscillatory motion. In our daily life, we come across wherever you go some kinds of motions. We have already learnt about rectilinear motion and motion of a projectile. Both these motions are non-repetitive. Now we can see about uniform circular motion and orbital motion of a planets in the solar system. In these cases, the motion is repeated after a certain interval of time. That is, it is a periodic. That means a particular time it crosses the particular point. In study of oscillatory motion in basic to physics, its concepts are required for the understanding of many physical phenomena. In musical instruments like the guitar or sitar or the violin, we come across vibrating strings that produce a pleasing sound. The membranes of drums and diaphragms in telephone and speaker system vibrate to and fro about their mean position. The vibration of air molecules make a propagation of sound possible. In a solid, an atom vibrate about their equilibrium position, the average energy of vibration being proportional to the temperature. AC power supply gives voltage that oscillates alternatively going positive and negative about the mean value. These are oscillatory motions. The description of periodic motion in general and oscillatory motion in particular requires some fundamental concepts like period, frequency, displacement, amplitude, and phases. These concepts are developed in physics. Now we'll discuss about periodic and oscillatory motion. Oscillation is going back and forth repeatedly between two positions or states. And oscillations can be a periodic motion that repeats itself in a regular cycle, such as the side to side swing of a pendulum or up and down motion of a spring with a weight. Now we'll discuss some detail about oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion is defined as the to and fro motion of an object from its mean position. The ideal condition of is that object can be oscillatory motion forever in the absence of friction, but in the real world this is not possible 100%. And the object has a settle into equilibrium. To describe mechanical oscillation, the term vibration is used, which is found in a swing pendulum. Likewise, the beating of the human heart is an example of oscillation in dynamic system. Now, let us do some examples for oscillating motions. Oscillation of a simple pendulum in clock, vibrating strings of musical instruments in a mechanical examples of oscillatory motions like guitar, sitar, and drums, like movement of spring, alternating current in an electrical is an example of oscillatory motion. Series of oscillations are seen in cosmological model. Now we'll discuss about simple harmonic motion. Simple harmonic motion, that is shortly you can say SHM, is a type of oscillatory motion which is defined for the particle moving along a straight line with an accelerating which is moving towards a fixed point. That means it comes towards the center, is accelerating towards the center and moving towards a fixed point, and the line such that the magnitude is proportional to the distance from the fixed point. For any simple mechanical harmonic system of weight hung by the spring to the wall that is displaced from its equilibrium position, the restoring force which obeys the Hooke's law is required to restore the system of back to equilibrium. Following is the mathematical representation of restoring force, that is F is equal to minus kx, where F is the restoring elastic force exerted by the spring, that is in Newton. K is the spring constant, that is Newton per meter, and x is the displacement from the equilibrium position. It's a Hooke's law. Difference between oscillatory and periodic motion. Periodic motion is defined as the motion that repeats itself after fixed intervals of time. This fixed interval of time known as a time period of the periodic motion. Example of periodic motion are motion of hands of the clock, motion of the planets around the sun, etc. But oscillatory motion is defined as the to and fro motion of the body about its fixed position. About a fixed position. Oscillatory motion is a type of periodic motion. For example, of oscillatory motion are vibrating springs, swinging of swing, and car wipers. These are examples of oscillatory motion. In further detail, we will discuss in future videos. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.